There we are. Good evening and welcome to talk about this and that. And we're going to talk about especially entertainment, like including streaming services and the parks. And one thing we don't forget is sports too, because the um, the Royals just lost the game to Toronto Blue Jay today, but the previous 2 days the Royals beat the Blue Jays. The first night they beat the Blue Jays 20-1
So it's they won 2 out of 3 in a 3 game.
series. Yeah,
Yep.
series.
So it's not a bad thing. Um,
Yeah, um, the 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 Royals just had their last home game of the season of the regular season, so they
yeah,
have only
it's hard
six
to
games
believe.
left.
It's
They
hard to
have
believe it's
six games.
already the end of the season. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
And hockey's starting up.
The
My
final
husband's
three,
watching.
the final 3 games of the season for the Royals is in San Diego at the Padres.
Oh well. Where are they in the standings?
Not enough to grab a not to clinch
They're not going to
a
get into the
position.
playoffs.
I don't.
No.
The other teams will have to lose the next the ones that's ahead of Royals have to lose the next 6 games
Uh huh.
in a row.
Hang on. Hang on. My husband's a Mets fan, and he just said they're barely holding on to a wild card spot, but he doesn't think they're going to make it either. So,
Oh, the Mets are National League. The Royals is American League.
yep.
Yeah.
So there is a possibility one day, someday, the Royals could be, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Certainly not this season.
Not this season, right? This season's almost over, regular season.
It's hard to believe that they're almost done.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And
But
the Kansas City Chiefs in NFL is at no wins and 2 losses, 0-2. So the Chiefs has a bad start off of the season.
yeah, I've been noticing that. I've also been noticing what the Bills have been doing.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. Patrick Mahomes number 15 and Travis Kelsey is number 47. They started a new restaurant in Kansas City called the 1547.
That's because of their numbers, right? Their player numbers.
Right,
Yep.
and they're the the reservations are all filled up till I think either into November or December. So you can't get a reservation for a while.
That means they're doing well. That's a good thing, you know?
Yeah, but there's a possibility that Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey don't don't quote me on this. There could be a possibility that either both of them can show up in the restaurant. They just own the restaurant, so they'll be making money.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, hey, especially during the off season, maybe not while the Chiefs are, you know, during or during the football season, they probably should be paying attention to their football. But during the off season, hey, you know, I would say that would be a great thing if they showed up, you know.
Let me ask Alexa something. Alexa,
Okay.
who's the current owner of the Kansas City Royals?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the current owner of the Kansas City Royals baseball team is John Sherman.
John Sherman is the majority
Hmm.
owner of the Royals. Patrick Mahomes and Eric Stone Street. Eric Stone Street of Modern Family are minority owners.
Uh-huh.
So every
Well, I
year,
mean, it's not like they aren't making money, uh even if they are not doing as well this season as they have. They're
yeah,
still going to be making money. So,
yeah. You heard of Eric Stone Street, haven't you?
yeah,
He he
I don't know
he.
from where though.
Modern Family, ABC's Modern Family TV series.
What, is he a star on it
He's
or
one
does
of
he
the
own it?
co-stars.
Okay. All right. See,
Um,
I don't watch Modern Family, so I don't know.
yeah,
I got
but
to tell you, Keith, I don't watch much TV at all because between watching YouTube and him watching sports quite a bit, I don't watch much TV. So
right, yeah. But I haven't been in a lot of the. Let's see, let me bring up this. Let's see what the comments. Let's see.
I don't think there are any comments yet.
Yeah, let's thank Dean of the Live Place for listening to our show. The Live Place is the TV guide of live streaming. And let's see. Before I do the next one,
And
um,
for the youngins that watch the show, the TV Guide was a magazine that we used to open up, had pages in it, and on those pages was listed different TV shows. So what Dean does is he has a web page that you actually scroll down and you can watch different channels. The channels are listed when the shows are going to be on. It it's you know ask ask Google what a magazine is. It'll tell you.
oh, okay.
I'm just for the kids. Keith, you and I, we know what TV Guide was because we grew up in that era. But
Right.
the,
It,
you know,
it
30-year-olds don't know what a TV Guide is.
they fill it up with your local TV stations like here in Topeka back in the 60s and 70s had a listing for TV stations in Topeka, Kansas City, and St. Joe.
Wichita? No, not Wichita. Not Wichita. Wichita's at the other end of the state, right?
The Wichita's at the other end,
Yeah,
about 200 miles from Topeka.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Because like when I was growing up, our TV Guide. Of course, that was another thing. We only had 5 channels. We didn't have 300 like you do on today's cable, but
right,
we had channels in Syracuse, Utica, um, and there was like the PBS channel, and we had a couple of NBC channels. We had a CBS channel and an ABC channel. So we had,
yeah,
but 5 channels,
back
that was great back then. That was like
back in the
had that.
50s and 60s, before I think before 1969 in Topeka, WIBW Channel 13 was affiliated with CBS first of all, but also affiliated with NBC and ABC until 1969 when KTSB Channel 27 took the NBC part, and then
Wow,
WIBW was down to just CBS and ABC until about around the 1980s when KTKA took the ABC affiliation.
how did they work that? Did they only have the one channel, or did they have two different channels coming out of the same station?
Just only one channel, but it was up to the station manager to decide, the program manager of the local station to decide upon, depending on the ratings that they received, the
Wow.
Nielsen rating. At one time, I got the invitation from the Nielsen company to be a member of the Nielsen rating, the Nielsen
Yep.
family.
Yep. We did too when I was a kid. Yep.
You know, and that now let's take a moment of silence for Robert Redford and Sonny Curtis, who just passed away. Sonny Curtis was best. Sonny Curtis was wrote. Sonny Curtis wrote "I Fought the Law" when he was with Buddy Holly and the Crickets, and then he wrote and sang the theme song to the Mary Tyler Moore Show. So a moment of silence. Okay.
When you mentioned Mary Tyler Moore, I saw something about Mary Tyler Moore today, and I'm like, wait, what happened? But that must have been it. That he
It
wrote.
was Sonny It was Sonny
Yeah,
Curtis
they must have been talking about
because
him passing away.
Mary Tyler Moore passed away last decade at the age of
Yeah,
80, and then a few years later, um, um, Valerie Harper died at the age of 80.
yep, yep.
So
Yeah, that's what I
um,
was saying. I'm like, what about Mary Tyler Moore? Because I knew she had already passed. So
um,
yeah, but I didn't catch. I only caught the tail end. And Mary Tyler Moore, and I'm like, what happened? Yeah, that must have been it. That must have been what they were.
John Amos was the last cast member of the Mary Tyler Moore to pass away. He
Who did
played
he play?
Gordy the Weatherman.
Oh, okay, all right, all right.
Yeah. So and now I like I like Lilo and Stitch the live. I saw that on Disney Plus, and
Oh yeah,
I need to restart Elio to watch that.
yeah. Elio is now on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch that. I watched what is it? A couple weeks ago, I watched the Elementals,
Oh,
whatever.
that's a good animation, Elemental.
I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was a very cute movie. I thought it was very nice, very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't been too impressed with Disney's animation lately. And I was like, I'm not watching it. I'm not paying any money for it. I'll watch it on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So when we were on vacation, remember how I've always told you I can't get any kind of internet on vacation? Well,
Right.
the friends that we go up with, he brought his Starlink. He's got a Starlink.
Oh, one of those hotspot devices.
Yeah.
It hooks up to the cell
It,
tower.
well, no, it
It-
doesn't.
it-
It hooks up to a thing in space.
Satellite.
Yes, and and the thing is that we got very good service on that. I almost felt bad because it was kind of like, usually it's when I unplug, that I
Satellite
we
hotspot
spend that
costs
week.
more than a cell phone hotspot.
Um, yes, but they got great service. We were all able to use our phones just fine. We were all able to use internet, Disney Plus, and all the movie services just fine.
Yeah.
uh
I hope
yeah.
some.
When's your next trip? How many days to your next trip?
Um, I don't know. I have to
You don't
redo
know?
my. I
What
have to
the
redo
heck?
my. Hey, I forgot that I don't have the countdown thing on my stream deck yet.
Oh boy. Anyway, back
That
to what I was saying.
that
When we were on vacation, we usually can't access any of our phones. We just have to kind of unplug. But we didn't have to this trip. We were all streaming and we were watching live streams, and we were watching Disney Plus and playing our games and everything else. I was like, well, jeepers, this isn't really a vacation. I kind of felt bad. But I watched Elemental and I was very
I guess
impressed. I also
where
watched
you I guess where you were at, it wasn't in Orlando.
No. We when we go to Orlando, I'm not usually watching any kind of YouTube either because I'm out in the parks or whatever. But um, well, the second week I might, but the first week I'll be at at Disney World. But we were up at Wellesley Island. We go up to Wellesley Island. Wellesley Island is one of the 1,000 islands, on the
Yeah.
St. Lawrence. So we were up there for a week, and usually we don't have any. Why does it look like I have a bug crawling around me? Do I have a bug crawling around me? Anyway, um, you know what? I'm gonna clean my screen. Hang
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna clean my camera. Um. So anyway, so we didn't really unplug like we usually do.
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
what else? What else have you seen? You haven't you haven't watched what was it you were going to restart?
Elio. Elio.
So far, how's it look?
Oh, you look pretty good.
No, I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah,
I think I'll be interested in it. I just have
that's
to
better.
watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, how's that look? That looks better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, much better. Good grief! Who knew you had to clean that thing? I usually
Yeah.
keep it covered, so I didn't think it would need to be cleaned. But
Yeah. Hopefully, some of our friends will start chatting in.
yeah, yeah. Let me share out the stream here, and
Okay,
I'll.
I did a little sharing out too.
Oh, I gotta like it too.
Yeah, I need to like it too. Yeah, this EV Mux works out pretty good on, especially on my system now.
Yeah, I'll tell you, everything looks very, very clear this week. I wonder.
Yeah,
I think it was my phone last week, Keith. I think
yeah,
that was the problem because this is so much better. Um,
yeah,
but I couldn't. I tried all the way through that whole time that I was trying to get my computer to work too, and
yeah,
it went down for an update, and it just wasn't coming back up again. So,
yeah.
and it didn't come up until the next morning. By the way.
If the computer is not a gamer's one, you met you have to restrict your live streaming on YouTube, your show, to mainly browser based and Streamlabs. StreamYard took away some of the free stuff from the free.
Yeah.
And so, but EV Mux did not do any change because I could still have 11 guests on at the same time.
Well, that'll be great for your birthday stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but
So anyway, so what else were you going to talk about today? We're going to talk about this and that.
yeah,
About the parks.
entertainment and theme parks.
Okay. What
Um,
about entertainment? What do you have on the top of your mind there?
well, the final verse of "It's a Small World" has been added to the "It's a Small World" ride. Me and Shard needs to go on that to hear that.
I can't. I can't. Is this at Disneyland and at Disney World?
Yeah, it's at both parks.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe I suppose I got to ride it once just to hear that last. But I start getting a tick when I ride that ride. After a few minutes of that same song over and over and over again, I'm like, okay, all right, I can't do this.
If you just wanted to hear hear just a final verse. Not have to wait to write it. Um, you can go on YouTube, search final verse,
Oh, okay. All right. I'll do that.
or it's a small world.
Yeah. Yeah. But then I'd
It's
have to
just,
listen to the rest of it first.
it's, it's just like uh, I can with a voice remote on the contour of the Cox. Um, I can say YouTube Lion Sleeps Tonight to bring up different version of it.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Wow.
The original version, Jay Siegel was the lead vocal in that song on the
I know.
token.
Yeah, I
He's a
used to
he's,
listen to it all the time. I love that song.
he's the only one that can sound like make a sound like a macaw. Yeah,
Oh yeah?
he's still alive, but I guess him and just two other Americans can do that. Because I think that's that's what the odds are on.
Huh.
It's a
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, we were talking about Karen Carpenter's voice yesterday with a friend of ours. You know, Karen Carpenter's voice had a very special quality about it.
She was 33 when she passed.
Oh, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible.
But
But she had a beautiful voice. She was a beautiful talent.
yeah.
But
But
well, it's
there's
7 o'clock now, so maybe people will start coming in.
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, um, yeah, Robert Redford passed away. What was your favorite movie that he did?
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. He
How do
was
I
the
know that?
Sundance Kid
I know. How did I know that you were going to say that?
because it's the most popular one of them all.
Yeah.
And since he played the Sundance Kid, he created the Sundance Festival after his character's name.
Yep. Yep.
And that
Uh,
and that generally don't award the actors. It awards the storytelling.
yep.
So that's a little different. And then anybody can vote on the People's Choice Awards for
Are they coming up?
I don't know when, but generally
Ziggy, when are the People's Choice Awards?
The People's Choice Awards aired on NBC and Peacock at 9 p.m. on Sunday, February 18, 2024. Simu Liu hosted.
that was the
Okay.
last time that they aired it.
Oh, they didn't air it in 2025?
Uh, he just mentioned 2024, but he didn't mention 2025.
Yeah, I know. That's weird. Ziggy, when is the next People's Choice Awards?
From technadu.com. The 49th ceremony of the People's Choice Awards will be held on Sunday, February 18, 2024, at 8 p.m. ET.
He's not telling me anything about 2025 or anything in the future. It was just the 2024.
Okay, I guess they
Ziggy,
quit.
when is the next time the People's Choice Awards will be aired?
From IMDb.com. The 2024 People's Choice Awards are airing tonight at 8 p.m.
Obviously, it's not tonight.
Right,
And that was back in 2024. It was still the 49th. I wonder
yeah,
if they're not having them anymore.
probably not.
I wonder
This
why.
this this Wednesday, I'm gonna watch Survivor on CBS, and then the next day, on Thursday, I'm gonna watch The Amazing Race, which its acronym is TAR.
Yeah. The only time I ever watched The Amazing Race, and even that I watched it online, was when the Holderness family, the Holderness, Penn and what's her name, the Holderness mother and father, Penn and I can see her face as plain as day.
But um, Jeff Probst of the Survivor, they've this last season they showed all but I think all but two contestants for the 50th Survivor. This will be the 49th, but the two that he did not reveal is a mystery. You won't know until it starts up when they start up the 50th season.
Yeah, yeah, I remember back when it first started.
Yeah.
That wasn't. It wasn't. You
Richard
know.
was the winner of the first one, but he went to prison for tax evasion.
Yeah, because of the money he won.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad. You know, that's pretty sad.
There's a law on the law books of both the state and the federal law that when you win something, you pay a gift tax as as it's a gift tax form of income tax. It's not
Yeah,
called an earn income. It's called a gift tax, and you
yeah,
have to
and it's
pay
like
that.
30%.
Right. If you win something like that on the Price is Right in California, you not only pay the federal tax, you also pay the California and your state tax. So
Yeah.
it's just not worth going on to those game shows.
Well, I mean, it kind of depends. I don't know if it's not worth it, but it's still uh if you have fun.
Yeah, I think you can take the cash. I heard you can take the cash option. If that's the case, then you may have some cash left over after the taxes.
Well, yeah, hopefully you do.
Yeah, but they recommend that you have a good balance in your bank account to try to win a cash prize.
Yeah.
Because I think see,
You almost have to have money in order to be able to win money. I mean, you
yeah,
have to have money in order to make money, but you have to have money in order to win money too.
right, yeah, and well now like the theme parks. Let's what are your favorite rides at Magic Kingdom?
Haunted Mansion is my favorite, classic Disney ride, but also I love Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror is my favorite thrill ride.
Oh, okay, Tower of Terror's in the Hollywood studios,
Yeah.
but
Yep. I can take or leave the Star Wars and the Tron, and fact is I haven't even ridden Tron yet. I like
I
Guardians of the Galaxy, but I you know
I like the trackless rides like the Rise of the Resistance and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
yeah, and Ratatouille is like that too. And Ratatouille is cute, but
You know,
it's just the trouble with the trackless rides is they have so many screens. They have all these
Runaway
screens.
Railway is the only one that of the trackless ride that at the end Goofy gives you a massage.
Well, I don't know.
He
I've had massages and that ain't one.
he has what this lever does. He pulls it and you get a
Eh,
buzz.
yeah. But do you remember did you get a chance to be in the Bugs Life, the
No,
Animal Kingdom?
No,
See,
but I did get to
you
see
got one
that.
of those in that ride too, when a bug crawled under your butt.
That's just a fact.
Yeah, I know. It sure did affect me.
Have you tried the Epic Universe yet?
No, haven't been there, and we won't go this year either. My husband's not into like that kind of stuff, so we probably will wait until next year or the year after that before we go.
Yeah.
When it calms down. Oof, you're disappearing again. Disappear, reappear. Oh, pulling something off the stairs. I'm trying to figure out how you're able to do that with a green shirt on.
I don't have it set to green screen.
Oh, okay. What is that?
If you want me to, I can go ahead and set it to green screen.
No, that's okay. That'll just creep me out. What is that? That's cool.
It's a crystal ball from the divination class in Harry Potter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Keith, after we're done, you've got to come back in and watch your live stream to see what just happened. You kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
You kind of had the disappearing cloak effect,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go again. Disappear. Oh, there's your wand.
It's the elder one.
Yeah.
Dumbledore's.
I think
second one.
next time we go to Universal Studios, I'm gonna have to get myself a wand. I think those are
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
one I bought at Universal is an interactive elder one. This is not an interactive one. This is the one that Brandy gave me.
Yeah, it's just really pretty.
Yeah.
That reminds me. I wonder where everybody is. I was kind of expecting us to have people come into the chat and say hi.
We got two in ninja mode.
Yeah, we do, because we got 4 likes. Come on, people, say hi in chat.
Yeah, sometimes I guess the birthday one well, my 59th birthday, that in the first hour of the 3-hour show, I got over 200 people in the watching.
Watching, yeah. A lot of people came out for that birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
And in 2029, that's when I'll turn 67, and that'll be when my status will change from disabled to retired.
Yeah. I'm already changed from working to retired.
Yeah.
I changed from working to retired when I turned not when I turned 60, but in January of 2020.
Yeah.
Right before the world shut down.
I'll be able to still collect SSDI on the retirement because my retirement I did not put much into that. The only time I worked was that I paid into it was 1979 and 1980.
Oh yeah. What'd you do? What were you doing?
Well, my favorite job that I did was assistant librarian at the elementary school.
Aw. Nice.
I'm still familiar with the Dewey Decimal System.
They don't use that anymore.
Right.
Although actually, I don't know, maybe libraries still do. They still have the books, so they got to categorize them somehow. But I'm sure it's the Dewey Decimal is all on computer now.
Yeah,
But I know what you mean when you say Dewey Decimal System.
yeah. So far, the streaming's going real well. No freeze ups.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood.
It's okay, Morgan. It's okay. It's okay. I
Yeah.
almost got her barking. It's okay.
So I think it was well now we know use of computers
Yep, definitely.
yeah.
So what's your favorite? What's your favorite ride? You asked me what my favorite rides were. Well, actually, I
Um,
told you two.
I like Slinky Dog Dash. I like Rise of the Resistance, and I like Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railway, and I also like Smuggler's Run. I was the best darn right pilot in that.
Oh yeah,
All my job was to go up and down, up and down. Eddie's job was to go left and right.
yeah. Now, when you went up and down, it's opposite, right? When you want to go up, you pull down, and when you
Right.
want to, okay. Because I have never ridden that other than like to shoot at things. I've never been either pilot.
But the left pilot, his goes up and down too, but it one position goes left and the other goes right.
Yeah. Okay. So if I were ever that, I'd really have troubles because I'm going up and the ship's going that way.
Well, generally, at the beginning, you um, at first when that roof opens over the hangar, you
Yeah.
let the right pilot do the direction, do the takeoff.
Yeah.
So I got to do my thing, start my thing first, and then there was me, Eddie, Coral, Char, and Brendan. Well,
Yeah.
when we got to this one position where I had to go down, I scared everyone but me.
You scared everyone but you. What? Why? What did you do that you weren't scared?
I did it to where it goes whoom.
Jeez. And I can imagine people probably were like, "Yeah,
Char and Coral had to um had to fire the laser,
yep,
and Brendan had to do the repair jobs.
yep." And he probably like, "Yep, okay, I'm fixing it."
And then I and
I
then
like when
I
you walk back out. I like when you leave. Everything's like sparking and static. You can hear the static and the
yeah,
and all the noises from all the damage that was done.
yeah.
Of course, I went when the times both times I've ridden it, I rode it when a kid was the pilot, was one of the pilots,
Yeah,
So there was a lot of damage.
yeah.
A lot of damage.
Kids will let it get damage.
Yeah.
But we had a good ranking when we got done.
Yeah. Did you get two? Or even I've only seen it where somebody got three once, and that was I think that was on Kelly's.
I think we got two, but we got a good ranking after we were done at the end.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's hard to get the third one.
Yeah. Like I said, I've only seen it once.
Right.
Um, somebody's live stream. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like Smuggler's Run. I like Rise too. I like Rise of the Resistance.
When you
I
were
like
down
I like
there,
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
yeah.
I
When
look
you
for
were,
Pluto. Every
uh,
single scene has Pluto somewhere in the scene.
oh, okay. When you
And
were down there, were you able to meet with Josh and Jenna, Resort TV One?
I have met with them a few times. Yeah. This last
How
time I
about
did.
how
Last
about
November
Walt and
or December
Melissa
I did.
of Mouse Talk?
I've met Melissa. Yes, yes, I've actually met them once. I came up on them when they were streaming one time. So I saw them
Yeah,
once, and then I saw Melissa again, but Walt wasn't with her. She
right.
wasn't streaming or anything. She was with another friend of hers, but I just said hi. I don't,
How
I'm not
about
going to interfere.
how
I
about
don't
Tanya?
interfere
How
on.
about how about Tanya of that crazy Disney lady?
Nope, I've never met her. Although I watch her streams quite a bit, but I don't get into her chat. I just watch her streams.
Yeah,
So she wouldn't know me from Adam.
right. So yeah, we can run until run until 8 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good. Okay, so each park. First of all, what's your favorite park?
Um, my favorite park, I would say, of the Disney parks, my favorite park is maybe Magic Kingdom.
Uh-huh. See, mine is it depends. Mine is Epcot when they have the food festival or the festival of the holidays, and it's Animal Kingdom when they don't. I love the Flower and Garden Festival too, but I like the Animal Kingdom best then. But
Yeah, I like it when there's I don't want to go when there's special stuff going on because don't want to spend too much.
oh, well, see, my thought is that you actually spend less if you go to Epcot during the food and wine, because what you do is if you have two or three people, you buy two items from here and two items from there and two items from there, and you share them, and you've got a whole meal. You've just had a whole meal, and it ends up being like $18 a meal
And what the way
per
I've been
person.
eating lately, way I've been eating lately, I don't eat a whole meal at once. I just break it down to a small snack size.
You've lost weight, haven't you, Keith?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I've
can
noticed.
tell.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, you look
I
good.
lost 20 pounds in a month.
Wow. That's on purpose, right?
Yeah, I need to get down to around 200 and 211 or 213 pounds, but the weight fluctuates. But I was as high as 229 pounds, but I need to get down to 200 pounds to start on the new goal of 175.
Well, good for you. You look good. You look really good. You're looking like you're accomplishing a lot. Is really
Yeah,
I'm really happy for you.
I do a lot of walking. I just got a new wagon in from Amazon.
Yeah.
It's 2 inches shot. It's foldable, but it's about 2 inch when it's unfolded. It's about 2 inches shy of 4 feet long,
Oh
and
yeah. And what
it
you
can it can hold 500 pound up to 500 pounds or 9 cubic feet of items.
well what do you do with it? You go grocery shopping with it, or
Yeah,
what do you do?
I just when I look out my bedroom window, I can
It's up
see the
those
back of the
stairs and to
grocery
the
store.
left.
Yeah, when I look out my bedroom window, I can see the back of the grocery store. It's a
Oh,
Dillon
okay.
store.
Okay. All right.
Dillon's is owned by Kroger.
Uh-huh.
You heard of Kroger?
I've heard of Kroger. I haven't heard of Dillon's.
But Dillon's are more common in the Kansas area, in the state of Kansas.
Okay. Yeah.
But Kroger sold the Quick Shops, which is convenience stores, to
Uh-huh.
some private company.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I've heard of Kroger, but um, where'd you go? Oh, jeez, you keep disappearing like that. Oh yes, I know. That's my next question. I was going to ask you. What's your favorite park, and include Epic in this because you've probably seen a lot of live streams and stuff. What's your favorite park at Universal now?
Hopefully it'll be epic once I go there, but
Okay.
it, but but of all the things, anything Harry Potter is my favorite.
Oh well, they all three parks have Harry Potter. So
I know, so all three parks will be my favorite of the Universal.
okay, all right. Have
But
you ever been?
they're talking about making another park for Universal,
Oh yeah, I wouldn't
and
really be surprised.
It's going to force Disney into creating a fifth gate.
You know what? I'll tell you something. I have lost all hope in Disney opening a fifth gate. If they didn't open a fifth gate with Epic or and all they're doing is adding to Magic Kingdom, adding villains to Magic Kingdom, rather than opening a fifth gate. I've just they're not going to do it. I just really don't think they're going to do it. But I mean,
If, if
what
they
what
don't
their
open,
answer to that is okay. We'll just have more villains. So
if they're not opening a fifth gate, um, the the only reason why I think they wouldn't open is kind of like preserve the wildlife in that
well,
area.
you would think so, but look at what they're bulldozing rivers of America
Right,
and digging up all the area behind the where they do have the wildlife area. They're digging that all up and making villains land out of that and making a cars, I don't know, off-road attraction within the rivers of America. So if they're not going to build a fifth gate and put cars in there and put villains in there and put a Star Wars in there rather than just building Batu, I just decided they're just not interested in having a fifth gate. They just don't want a fifth
right.
gate, and they're not even maintaining the attractions that they have. I mean, some of the attractions are already. Look at
Breaking,
look at yeah, look at Bayou. Look at Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
yeah,
It's already the animatronics are starting to break down and they're not fixing them. So, but
yeah.
I don't want to talk about depressing stuff. Have you ever been to SeaWorld?
No, um, I might put that on for a future visit down there. My cousin lives down there.
Yeah,
Char.
I'm actually surprised Shar hasn't joined us.
Um, she's she lives about 40 minutes away from Orlando.
Yeah, yeah.
She works at a furniture store down there. Down there.
Oh, so she might be working tonight.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
she might be off now since it's
Yeah,
past 7 o'clock Eastern time.
yes, it's 7:30 now.
Because
Yeah.
furniture stores are generally the ones that they'll generally not
Close-
open 24/7.
No, they're not. They're usually open till 5, like on Sundays. So,
Right.
but like I said, I'm kind of surprised she hasn't joined us.
Yep.
But
Her old job in Lincoln was a furniture store, which was down the street south from the Nebraska State Correctional Facility.
wow, really?
Yeah. I
So
remember a
she
long
lived
time.
she lived over the border in Nebraska, huh?
Yeah. Um, I remember a long time ago they used to have a bank, a financial institution next door to the prison.
Oh yeah. A lot of times they do. Believe it or not, they're one of the most secure areas, and nobody's sticking around to rob a bank. When if they escape the prison, they're getting out of Dodge. they're not
Right.
they're not gonna stick around. So yeah.
Right. But yeah, their highway the interstate highway up there in Lincoln is I-80. That goes through Omaha, Des Moines, all the way to Chicago. And then I think it goes down around and then heads over to the New England area.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we've got an I-80 coming through New York, but I don't know where. We've got I-81.
And then I-80 West goes all the way to San Francisco.
Yeah.
I think it goes. May go through Oakland, but may go down south of the Bay Area to San
Let me,
Francisco.
let me look in maps here. Search maps.
I-70 in Topeka don't go quite to Baltimore, but it goes to a suburb outside of Baltimore.
Yeah.
But I-70 is north of DC, so it misses DC. But
Yeah, but
it goes,
I-80 goes down near the state line with Pennsylvania.
yeah,
Oh, actually, it might be in Pennsylvania. State line lookout.
yeah.
Yeah, we've got I-81 and 84, but I-80 is south of 84. Yeah, I-80 is in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the highways and the interstate highways, the even numbers are west to east, and
Yep.
the odd numbers are north and south.
Yep.
And the 3 digits are bypasses.
Now I didn't know that.
And then there are some that would have the word business, which means it will go through downtown, through the downtown business district. Now I-670 in Kansas City, that runs from I-70 on the Kansas side, going through downtown Kansas City, Missouri, to I-70 on the Missouri side.
Uh-huh.
But the other interstates that meets up with it is I-35 and also I-29, and
Uh-huh.
I think east of that, I think south of that on I-435 at the south end of the loop, I think I-49 meets up there.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. I lost it. Now, do you know how they're numbered? Like who
Uh,
decides what number they're going to be?
well, 405 is Los Angeles. 405.
Yeah. Who
That's
decided that it was going to be 405? There it is. I found it again. Do you know? I don't know. I'm asking. I'm just
But
wondering.
In Kansas, you have I-35 that'll go from Kansas City to Emporia, Kansas, and then continue on the turnpike past Wichita down to Texas. But then from Wichita to Salina is I-3. See, I-2. Wait a minute. I-135, and then I-235 is in the Wichita area, bypassing Wichita, and then I-335 is from Emporia to the South Topeka Turnpike entrance, and then from South Topeka Turnpike entrance to the east toll area is I-470.
Uh-huh.
But now I think in California the most the most the most likely number that they start with is I-5. I-5.
I-5.
Yeah, I think I-5 goes from the U.S. Mexican border near San Diego all the way probably go all the way up to San Francisco, and then crosses over the bay, and then ends up going up to Seattle. And
Yeah.
then I
Well,
then
I four goes. I mean, I-4 is like in Florida, right? In the Orlando
I
area.
four I four is in Florida, running
So
from
you've got I-4 in the like the eastern, like the eastern coastline,
yeah,
okay, and you've got I-5
on the west coast.
on the west coast, but I-4 is an even number, so that would be
Right,
going east west.
right.
So
So
does
the west,
I-4
the
go
west,
from one coast to the other, like up or where?
the western, the westernmost of I-4 in Florida is Tampa Bay area.
Okay, so it ends right in Florida, even
Right.
though it's an I. That can't be. It's got to go into another state, doesn't it?
Not necessarily, because you heard of IH1, IH2, and IH3. Those are all on the same Hawaiian island.
Well, yeah, but it's
IH1, IH2.
IH1. Yeah, but it's IH. So
Yeah,
it's it's H IH. So it can't. I don't know if it stands for interstate. It stands for interstate, but it's still, you
it
know what I
stands
mean?
for interstate, but the H stands for Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah, which obviously is not an interstate. They must have just
It's,
decided to give Hawaii some interstate state routes so that they didn't feel left out.
right.
Although I don't know, I think Alaska has inter I state
But
interstates too.
but the old U.S. highway, the ones that started up before the interstate, Highway 1 runs from New England all the way to, I think, Key West.
Yes, it does. It does. I know for a fact because I've been on it. But yeah, you can follow it right from the Canadian border in Maine all the way down to the Keys.
Right,
Yep. Uh, there's a couple of others that come pretty close to doing that too, but
right.
like
But
what, 495
I
or
I 70
95?
I-75 will run from Detroit, in at I-95 in Florida, just north of Miami.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I-75 and I-95 will interchange with I-4,
Yep.
and then
Yeah, I've been on
I
95, but not down in Florida. I've been on 95 around the Boston area in Massachusetts.
I've been on I-10, um, going from Arizona to Florida. When we got on the first trip to Florida, when we got to Jacksonville, I seen the word and I-10, where Interstate 10 comes to an end at I-95.
Wow. Now, but you've also got like 66, Route 66. That's an I, isn't it?
No, a US 6. They have a US 66, Highway
Okay, so that's
66.
not an I, even though it goes from one end of the country to the other, right?
Right, almost, yeah. But there's a dangerous route that goes from that meet up to Highway 66, from in New Mexico to Arizona. It's called, wait a minute, not, well, it's called I-666, and it's the most
Okay.
dangerous highway in the U.S.
I wonder why.
The mark of the devil, the mark of
Yeah,
the beast.
exactly. Whose bright idea was it to name that? Gee, Stoops.
Highway 666. One time, me and my mom almost got knocked off of the highway, Interstate Highway I-10 in Texas. Almost came close to getting knocked off by the state trooper around the mile marker 666.
I bet. Like I said,
There's
still.
about 820 miles of I-10 in Texas. That tells you Texas is a big state.
Yes. Well, Texas is bigger than New York. The only state that's bigger than Texas is Alaska.
Right. So,
And Alaska's huge.
right. Yeah,
I'm following I-66 or US 66 on my phone.
yeah. Part of it goes through Kansas.
Yep.
They're putting um a thing up over US 66 in Kansas, kind of like is to kind of honoring Highway 66 through
Yeah.
Kansas.
Yep. Well, they there was a time when there was one section of it, I don't know where, but there was a section of it that wasn't kept up, and they had a US 66 or an I don't think it was I-66, but something 66 like fan club kind of thing, and
Right.
they actually um uh like got some kind of funding raised or something like that in order to get the signs redone and in order to fix up the parts that weren't um that were falling apart, crumbling, the parts of the roadway that were crumbling and stuff like that. So it's all been rebuilt.
Yeah. I think in the first movie of Cars, um, it had a Highway 66 in it.
Yep, it did.
It ran through Radiator Springs.
Yep. Amarillo, that's Texas, I think. They actually have a Route 66 district.
Yeah. Now I-35 in Texas, I-35W is Fort Worth, and I-35E is Dallas, and then in Minnesota, I-35W is Minneapolis, and I-35E is St. Paul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I lost 66. I lost 66. Does 66 not go all the way across the country anymore?
I don't think so. I'm not for sure.
Yep. I don't
Alexa,
think so either. I think it ended.
how long is Alexa? How long is Highway 66?
From Quora.com. Route 66 is 2,278 miles long.
2,076 miles long.
Ziggy, where does US Route 66 start and when does US Route 66 end?
From Quora.com. Route 66 starts at its eastern terminus in Chicago, Illinois, and ends in the west in Santa Monica, California.
Okay, so it starts in Chicago and ends in Santa Monica.
Right. Yeah, in 2022 when I went to Disney World with my cousin Shar,
Yeah.
well, our original flight from KCI to Orlando got canceled.
Yep.
So me and her had a flight from KCI to Chicago Midway with a 2-hour layover, and
Yeah,
her
I remember.
stepson had to fly from KCI to Dallas Love and then spend the night in Dallas, and he would meet us the next day in or at Disney, and
Yeah.
and then by the time Shar and I got down to Orlando, it was already my birthday at 2 o'clock in the morning, but that's Eastern time, and then by the time we got to the baggage area, it was like about 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yep. Yeah,
and
because it's pretty good distance away for the where you go in from the plane to where the baggage claim area
yeah,
is.
they only had one people mover running at that time of the night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole concourse was quiet.
Boy, I bet that
Had
was
a
kind of
whole
cool and different.
had a whole bunch of Southwest planes parking at the jet bridges.
Yep. Yep. Oh, you flew Southwest too? Yeah, we always fly
Yeah,
Southwest. Although I don't know, we may not much anymore because they haven't got open seating anymore. That's one of the
well,
reasons why I like it.
you can choose your own seating by arranging it on the order when you order
I
it.
know, but I don't want to have to do that. I want to be able to get on a plane and sit down, like that seat right there, the closest or the furthest away seat or whatever else like this. I want to get in and sit down. I don't want to be having to look for a seat. I just want to look for any seat.
Yeah,
I think it takes a lot longer for people to board when they're looking for, you know, row V, seat 3, whatever. It's just okay. Go find a seat.
yeah. Um, sometimes if sometimes sometimes they'll tell you how far to count back and tell you where like seat A in that row is and where B, C, D, E, and F are.
Yeah. Yep.
But if it's more than that many letters, the chances are it's a wide body jet, which got aisles on
Yes.
both sides of the center row.
Yeah, I know, but uh, Southwest doesn't have very many of those planes, do they?
I don't think they have any wide bodies.
Yeah.
Um, now United has wide bodies.
Yeah.
Uh, I
And I
think
think
I think they
what is
have
it?
like I think
JetBlue
they
does.
I think United their wide bodies include the 747, the 777, and the 767.
Yeah.
But a 737 is not a wide body. But
No.
now Airbus A380 800 is a double deck wide body.
Yeah, that's a big plane. That's the kind of plane you fly in like over from the UK or something.
Yeah, Emirates has it. Emirates is from United Arab Emirates,
Yep.
the UAE,
Yep.
and they have a city called Abu Dhabi where there's going to be a new Disney park going to be. Well, it's going
Yeah.
to be licensed,
Yeah, it's going to be licensed by Disney. It's not.
right?
They're going to run it. So
Right.
yeah, the plane that we're going to be on. Let's see here. Boeing 737-800.
Yeah, that's a good series of plane. So is this 737-700.
Yeah, yeah. But it's only got three on each side of the center
Yeah.
aisle. So
And then there's nothing wrong with the Max 8 or the Max 7 on the 737s. Um, those two incidents years back, I guess it had to do with the pilots weren't familiar with the functioning of those models
yep.
of that series.
Well, that's why you need better trained pilots.
Yeah, and that's why they need to set the simulator to be able to simulate that series of aircraft.
Yep. They also need to be able to fly in a plane a few times with somebody else flying it, and them looking at it, and you know, seeing what it looks like in real life.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 people watching Ninja Mode.
Oh, do we? Why aren't they chatting?
I
Why
guess they
aren't you
want to listen
chatting,
to
people?
us. And yeah, yeah, we got good friends down in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. What, besides your cousin?
Um, you and I have good friends down in Florida. Resort TV One and Mouse Talk and the
Yes.
Disney Nerd Herders.
And the nerd herders. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I like to meet the Nerd Herders too.
I've met them. I've met them. Fact is, had dinner with them one time. This last trip had
Yeah,
at Oktoberfest at the German Pavilion.
yeah. I can't
Good
have
people.
I can't have alcohol because of my medicine.
Well, I didn't have alcohol. Well, no, I don't think I might have had a glass of wine, but no, we had food. I mean, you know, we might have had water, we might have had wine, I might have had soda. I don't drink much soda, but
Yeah,
I might have had a glass of wine, but I didn't go. We didn't go there to drink. It was at Oktoberfest, which is the name of the restaurant. So it's the buffet.
right.
Yep, I just said hello to all viewers.
Yeah,
Somebody say hi besides me. But anyway,
yeah. Some people wonder why my green shirt's not filtered out. It's because I'm not using a green screen. I'm using background remover.
ah, so is that on available on MVox or?
Yeah, it is. And it's also available on OBS and well, definitely OBS and in Prism. Not Prism Mobile, but Prism for the computer. Prism lenses.
Uh huh. Okay, I'm still. I. Where do I find this?
What are you looking for?
Background remover.
Oh, only the host has that, not the guest.
Ah, that's no fair. I want it too. That's all right. I've got my curtains drawn.
But however, you can add prism lenses on your computer, and then use the effect on that through EV
Oh yeah.
Oh, now we're down to one.
Ah, I must have offended them and they left. I'm sorry.
It might be that they might have had to go to another had another stream to go watch live.
Yeah, they were checking up on us just to make sure we were
Yeah,
behaving, and now they're going somewhere else. That's what I do a lot of times. I go in, I watch for a few minutes on a stream and click the like, and just kind of watch it, and then I bounce to another one, and you know.
yeah, yeah. If I'm thinking about getting some some of the music from YouTube for like my shows.
Yeah, would you be able to do that with Evmux? Is it Evmux? Would you be able to do that with Evmux?
Um, yeah, EV Mux, yeah. Because,
Okay, so it's EVMux. Okay.
yeah,
Because it
let
just
me.
looks like Evmux. It looks like EVMUX, Evmux, powered by Evmux. Anyway, What happened? What'd you do? Oh, okay. Oh, use that when you've got your magic wand.
Yeah, that's called a magical twinkle.
Yep.
Here's video game music.
Okay.
Yeah, those are those are um those are free to use on there.
Yeah.
This is only on the host end. These.
Yep.
And we're down to the last 2 minutes.
Yep. I'm going to sign off by saying I'm watching, always watching.
Have a magical evening and a great big beautiful tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.